What's going on, fellow YouTubers? Dragon Speed Shop here. Today's video, we're going to get bare metal foil on the body, but before that, done a little work off camera. You can see here I've got the motor mounted, and look at that. All the suspension, everything's all painted. Motor's mounted. Wheels are just sitting on there. Excuse me. Did a little work on the front grille. Got most of that done. For the rear panel, the brake lights and stuff, I don't know how well camera's gonna pick that up, but got those painted red and white. Still got a little bit of work to do on the motor, but so we'll get started on doing bare metal foil. You can see I've got some blue tape in here that's just going to help me when I do bare metal foil where to actually cut it so it's not coming into the pan. But for bare metal foil, I've got these little tiny Q-tips. They're kind of hard, but they're soft. They're from Tamiya, whatever you want to call it, and just regular Q-tips. So we'll start with the back window. All we're gonna do is cut a piece big enough for that back window. And before that, grab my tape here. And all this is just kind of help protect. Come on, get off there. Just gonna kind of roughly kind of put it around where all this goes, around the windows and stuff like that. Just to kind of protect the body. I'm not real close. I'm just kind of roughly around the window. You can tell I'm real prepared today. So now we know roughly how big that is. And I do big pieces. Don't worry about the wrinkles, they will come out. So we'll get this all smoothed on there so we can see where that line is. And if you remember at the first, we cut a line with our X-Acto knife. That's where this Q-tip is going to come in handy. So it's going to push it right into that groove. So with a brand new number 11 blade, we're just gonna run right inside that line that we kind of pre-cut into the body when we first pre-cut into the body before, you know, in the prep work. Oh, if I could stop shaking today. So now that we got that on, we're just going to poke a little hole and run right inside. I know I'm blocking the camera. There we go. So now we'll just take push that in there. And then we'll pull this off carefully. So it looks like I pulled a little bit off right there. That's it, right. We're just going to roll this around into that edge. Right into that groove that we kind of pre-cut in there. Just smooth this out. Then we'll just peel this off. So there we go. That window done. So we'll move on to this one. And I'll kind of reuse some of that tape that we had on the back window. Same thing, just kind of roughly throw this down. Alright, so we'll start on this next window. So we'll just take this and then the same thing, we'll just take your time. Now that we have that line, just find that groove that we previously cut into the body. Makes this life a lot easier. So this one we're just gonna cut roughly because we need to roll it inside the body. We need to roll this inside. Those little Q-tips work wonderful for like right here in this lower corner. Make sure we get the bare metal foil down there where we need it. So now we're just going to trim straight across here and into that. Same thing on the rear here because it stops. So we'll pull this off. So we'll just roll this in here. Take that little Q-tip again. We're just going to roll the rest of this right into that groove with the point of this. So now you can see where that tape comes in handy that I put inside the body. We can just roll that onto the tape, smooth it out, and just pull this out. Let's see, right there. Then we can just trim this. Bare metal foil right to that tape edge. And we'll have a nice clean line for where that trim rolls on the inside. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of sad to say this might be the last video for this hemi cuda. I may do the rest of the finish work off camera. I've got a show coming up that in about 10 days I need to get this thing completely done. I'll do a final show of this build when it's all completely done. I'll do a nice slideshow of this build. You know, I need to get I'm getting ready. It's for a show called GSL that is next year. I don't have the date right in front of me or I'd tell you, but the next build that we're gonna do for this series is gonna be for that, and that's actually this beauty back here will be the next build that I'll do on my channel. You know, for now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this build of the hemi cuda, and you know, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button. It helps me out very, very much, and it's much appreciated from you guys. So without further ado, I'm out of here.